right, this is Daniel Lacey, Assistant Sports Information Director for Averett Athletics, here with head wrestling coach Blake Roulo for the newest episode of Coach's Corner. Blake, it's been a few weeks since you've been in action, but last time it was a busy weekend. November 16th, you guys split with Huntington in a very good Milliken team in dual action, followed up by a fifth-place finish at Star City. Additionally, the win over Huntington was your first dual victory as a head coach, so congrats on that. Reflect on what you saw from your team that weekend.
I think actually, like the Huntington match, I think we didn't look good. It was we won, we found a way to get the win, but we didn't look ready, we didn't look prepared. It's just we looked flat, from 25 all the way to heavyweight. It's just it wasn't a good performance overall. I think Woody getting a pin at 41 and George Mosley getting a pin at 184. Those ended up being big difference makers for us in the dual meet. But that match actually with Milliken, even though we lost and the score was way out of reach, I was really appreciative of our fight from start to finish. 25, Braswell lost a tough one against a really tough kid. 133, Joey beat a nationally ranked wrestler, so that's his first nationally ranked win, and that was really impressive. We got a dogfight at 33 right now between him and Easton Halliday to be the guy. It's really exciting and for that position moving forward, and I think what he does. He just keeps putting matches together, and all the way through the lineups, I think we fought really well. I think wrestling a team like Milliken that finished 9th in the country last year, I think we're able to see where we really had to improve on as a team.
Yeah, absolutely. And then some standouts for you so far this season. Brandon Woody, obviously, 2 tournament wins, and he's undefeated on the year too, which is big. And then George Mosley advanced to the title match in the Star City Open. Tony Blackman got 3rd, and then Joey Jones and Caleb Harmon also placed at Star City. And then Braswell, obviously, you're always going to get good stuff from him. He's off to a 5-2 start. There's still a lot of the season left, but how beneficial has it been for those guys to get off to a good start?
Yeah, I think with Braswell, we didn't wrestle him in day 2. He had somewhat of a neck injury that we were kind of looking at, and just had to be smart about the way we went about that, and didn't think he was ready to go that day. But he'll be ready for York. And then Woody does what Woody does. He's a grinder, and he's bought in. He's improving. He's getting 1% better every day. I really love his commitment because I think it's contagious to everyone else. Like you said about Joey placing, and then Caleb Harmon, he's placed at 2 tournaments in a row, and Tony Blackman has really gone to another level this year. I'm just so impressed with his fight, but every now and again he has a match that doesn't make sense. He wrestles in the semis and just doesn't compete very well, and then comes back for 3rd. Tech's a pretty decent kid, but I think the experience helps. Like those guys coming through, getting that early confidence. That's what college wrestling is all about. Is the guys who are everybody knows how to shoot a high crotch. Everybody knows how to shoot a sweep single. It's about who's going to go out there and execute it. Who believes that they're the big man on campus, so to say. And then George Mosley is starting off to a really hot start. I predict he's going to be knocking on the door in March. So it's going pretty well right now.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Coming up, you have the new Standard Invitational hosted by York College on December 6th and 7th, a 2-day tournament. Last year, you guys got 10th there, saw 3 of your guys place. I know you've talked about this before. This is a tournament you've had circled on your calendar since the preseason. So talk about how beneficial it will be for the guys to face off against some high-quality opponents.
Yeah, there's 8. I want to say there's 8 nationally ranked teams there, and it's a good preview of what's to come, whether it be for our regional tournament or the NCAA tournament. This is going to be big for seeding in NCAAs. I really do believe this is going to tell us how far we've come as a program. Now, some guys won't be competing due to things off the mat we can't control. We've had some we've had some family events come up, and you pray for the people affected by that. So some people, we won't be taking everybody, but I'm expecting a really solid showing. I believe that Braswell, Woody, Blackman, Harmon, Mosley, guys who have continued to be contributors for us. I think they're gonna find themselves on hopefully the podium this weekend. And then other guys, I want to see other guys step up. I really want to see what we got at 65. I really want to see if our 74 pounder is finally gonna flip that switch. So I'm excited what's to come. And then 97, we haven't figured out that weight class yet. So I really hope someone separates themselves.